Hello, my name's Nick. I've been asked to speak about Romans 12, looking at worship. If you read Romans 12, you might wonder what it has to do with worship. It looks like a list of instructions. Be humble, hate evil, love good, love each other, and love your enemies. Following a list of instructions seems a long way from what we've traditionally come to think of as worship, unless you look at the first two verses of Romans 12. Therefore, I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of God's mercy, to offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is your true and proper worship. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will. You can see here the link between our bodies and our minds. While we could just use our bodies to follow the instructions listed in verses 3 to 21, Paul writes we must also engage our minds. In addition, we must take into consideration Paul's message about love in 1 Corinthians. If I give all I possess to the poor and give over my body to hardships that I may boast, but do not have love, I gain nothing. Paul's message is that worship involves our whole being. With our bodies, the temple of the Holy Spirit, we must serve. With our minds, as renewed by the Holy Spirit, we must discern God's will. And with our hearts, we must love. So biblical worship is the complete giving of our hearts, mind, and body to the Lord to serve him and those around us, motivated by a desire for relationship with him. Relationship with God is at the heart of worship. This is what motivates us to worship, and worship is how we can build that relationship with God. So as you live, work, and serve alongside others this week, take into consideration Paul's message that it's our heart attitude in which we do so that makes it an act of worship.